What is up, Daniel and Miguel? Chris here, the owner of CMP Marketing and Design, and in this video, I'm going to show you what you guys can do to bring more customers straight to your business using your website and Google Business Profile as the tools. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for you if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you could easily rack up an additional 25 to 37 jobs or more every single month by doing what I'm about to show you in this video. But first off, man, I checked out your page and it looks awesome. I love the logo, and you guys do incredible work. I checked some of this stuff out, and as far as quality goes, this is really, really great stuff. But getting right into it, to show you the first topic, which is page content, just to let you know, I did target Wilmington for this video, just because it was the closest area near you that had a lot of population, which means more searches for these specific services. But you can apply these tactics and strategies to any area that you choose, as long as there's sufficient search volume for these things here. So this is one of your biggest competitors for landscaping in Wilmington, right? And this is Izzy's Lawn Service. The first topic I'm going to go over with you is content, and content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. So everything that gets highlighted right here, this is all page content. Now, you guys need about 1,500 to 2,000 words in your homepage to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords. But this will also give you much more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for. And all a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase somebody put into Google that indicates they're ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked up landscapers Wilmington, they're looking for a landscaper, right? For a reason, buyer intent. And it's in an area that you target, so it's not going to be somebody on the other side of the country calling you and wasting your time. When you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place these words to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for them. This is why content is king and the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. And if you check out the amount of content they have on this front page, they really don't have that much, which is going to make it that much easier to actually take what these guys are getting and direct it towards your business and get those customers. Now, the second important topic is going to be backlinks. And to show you a little bit more, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, a backlink is super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to their website, that's an example of this website sending their website a backlink. Now, the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. Quality always wins here. And by relevant, I mean if you had other landscaping sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons, right? So what you can do is you can actually go in here and use their own backlinks as a roadmap to beat them. What you would do is you would just find the ones that are drawing in the most power. You try to get those ones for yourself, and then you try to stack more on top of it, once again, wanting them to be powerful and relevant. But let's take a look at some of their keywords now. Cool thing about keywords is you can capture and rank for as many as you want, and every area has their own keywords. So every city, every suburb, if it has a name on it, it has its own keywords. Now, I took the liberty of giving you a breakdown of some of the numbers and how they work at the end of this video. But let's take a look at a Google search now. The first thing you see here are ads, right? Specifically, Google guaranteed ads typically work best for landscapers. As you can see, none of them are really popping up for that, which is great. You would have an advantage there. But ads are awesome. The only thing with them is if they're not made right, they become a serious money pit. A lot of devices have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking with your website and Google Map Pack is so important. Now, this leads me to my last topic, and this is the amazing tool, the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position here usually means at least 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone with just a website. Now, what gets you ranked here amongst other things is having a stronger and larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory sites such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking with your site and your citations are some of the biggest here. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile, as well as capture all of those near me keywords like landscapers near me. So this is a really, really incredible strategy. So let's say, for example, because I want to give you the breakdown and explain this to you a little bit. Let's say you set up a Google business profile and you specifically targeted Wilmington. Well, as long as you're continually feeding it and it's getting stronger, it's going to eventually branch out into all these other areas, and you'll actually get landscaping jobs from these other areas when somebody types in something like landscapers near me, because you're the most relevant option for that person and because your profile has grown in strength. So once these strategies are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. So as you can see, I just did the numbers on these top 5 keywords right here. These bottom 2 do not specify Delaware, even though they're probably still good ones to go after, but not all of the jobs that you're going to get or all the calls that you're going to get from ranking for these keywords are going to be Delaware specific. So those are more secondary for you, right? But out of these 5 keywords, you're looking at a total of about 510 searches every single month. You can expect to convert about 5% of those into paying jobs if you're ranked in the top position for them. And I show you how those numbers work here in a second. But that's 25 jobs consistently every single month on average, just using your website. Now, if you couple that with the Google Business Profile strategy, you're looking at about 37 or more jobs every single month by using both of them together, not including all the other keywords, all the other services that you guys target, and not including all the other areas captured by the Google Business Profile. So how do we actually find these numbers? The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position is 28.5%, meaning if I looked up landscaping Wilmington, Delaware, Yelp's probably going to get about 28.5% of those site visits. 60 to 80% of those site visits from buyer intent keywords become hot leads that will either call your business or they'll fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is approximately 50%, which it typically is getting leads this way, here's what the numbers break down to for just your website SEO. Per 100 searches, if you're in the top position for a buyer intent keyword, you can expect to close about 8 to 11 jobs per month on average by maintaining that top position. I just like the low ball at 5% being the minimum, even though it's often higher. And I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiplied your average profit per job with the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you use these strategies? So guys, this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you just have any questions whatsoever about any of this, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message back, or you can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value out of this video. But thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.